Yeah. There, good buddy. Happy, well, I guess you could say Veterans Day. It's what it is. It's the day the nation honors those who put on the uniform and serve their country. And we are so happy to highlight that. So happy that, well, first of all, let me not get ahead of things here. Let me introduce myself. I'm Roger B. Well, here's Rob Atkinson.
Good morning.
With a sports jacket on because you're going to be going downtown emceeing the Veterans Day program.
You see everybody down there at 10 o'clock.
You know, let's put it this way. We're planning up there. When I say we, the missus and I.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so, yeah, we're looking forward to that. So good on you there.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for doing that great service there. And also in the studio, and then on the van, here's our good beginning to the week guy. Say hi to Charles Frazier.
Not in a sport coat.
No, you're not. Nor am I.
It's very sporting of Rob, I might add.
Yeah, very sporting.
Yes, sporting.
I say, Rob, very sporting of you.
Well done.
What's the ascot?
Yeah, you need
I like it when you do that. You were born in that country, so you can do the
I am a
English
citizen of that country.
You are so you have the dual citizenship.
I have a dual.
Oh, I was going to say, I thought you voted illegally.
Well, only the third time. Well, I guess the second and third time.
The school doesn't count. The school doesn't count. The school doesn't count.
How about the garbage piece? Did we ever vote for that? What the heck is going on?
Got ours in the mail the other day. I was like, wait a minute.
We got ours too.
This is like early. What do you
It
think
was like an early Christmas present.
We've got several
But
postcards. We've got several season greeting postcards from Doris Speidel in the mail this weekend. Thank you, Doris.
Season's greetings. I pay up.
I'm just doing my job.
They can mail out automatically.
Please do not get me wrong. I love Doris.
Doris.
Not a problem.
You got some banana pudding for Doris.
I
We
always.
do have banana pudding. Oh, I knew you were going there.
Oh no,
Hold it up to the camera. Show
Doris.
everybody.
Doris, come down to the studio. We got some banana pudding. We'll celebrate.
There it is.
There it is. We have, which we understand is about 1/4. That big pan there is about 1/4 of the banana pudding that was given to
Just a fraction. Zane
Zane and Ann Royal as a wedding present from Ruth.
How sweet. That's
She
nice.
arranged it to be picked up at the.
You order them a whole pan? Can you do like a quarter pan? Or
I don't know. See, he
Like
said
a
it was like a whole buffet style pan full of banana pudding. So.
she's trying to fatten you or something?
A kill.
I don't know what it is.
Oh,
No. No. But anyway, so Zane, he brings a tray of it by so that he can share it with his
Sharing
regular
the wealth.
friends.
The
Yeah,
banana
so
pudding.
it's very good. So we have banana pudding here in the studio as a result of the gift from Ruth to Zane
Nice.
and Ann. So
Yeah.
there you go.
Oh,
And
yeah.
then Zane's gift to us. Free gifting. That's what we got.
We got
At least you can be like, hey, it's your Thanksgiving treat. Thanks, guys. Oh, and yeah.
Wait a minute. Oh no. I just had a terrible thought.
What?
Did she say give this pan specifically to Roger?
Make sure he eats it
Make sure-
all
Make sure he eats from this pan.
from this corner of this pan.
From this pan.
Right there, this part. This
I felt
piece. I want
that.
him to have that one.
I thought that corner had a funny taste to it earlier.
Oh no. Keep an eye on Rob. Let's see how he does. Oh, we're having fun here this morning. Already out of the gate, and we want to say a big thank you for tuning in to the 2 best hours of local live talk radio here in East Mississippi, West Alabama. God bless America. God bless all the men and women who serve in uniform to protect our way of life and our freedoms.
Thank you.
And so, and you can show that there and see who I believe the Commodore from NAS Meridian is going to be the speaker at the ceremony at 10, beginning at 10, I believe.
Correct. Yeah. So he'll probably speak a little after 10 o'clock. We got some opening ceremony type stuff to do, recognize some folks, and he'll speak there afterwards. And of course, don't forget you veterans out there. They're having the Veterans Luncheon. It's coming up at the VFW Post there on Old 80. They're going to do that coming up at noon today.
Post 79.
Yeah, so a big gift to the veterans in our area to feed them on their special day. And of course, the parade is going to happen later on this afternoon, 3 o'clock. Lineup will be at 2. And I'm pretty sure if you call Ricky Nelson, he's not going to turn you away. He's going to let you get in that lineup for the parade starting at 2 o'clock.
You don't have time to polish up the old Road King.
Well,
No. thinking.
Yeah, his number is 601-917-1007. That's 601-917-1007. And yes, he is he's in charge of the parade. So there you go.
Very good. Well, this show is brought to you in part by our good friends. They're wonderful people, and I'm talking about Ty Booker and all the staff down at Premier Paint and Body Shop.
That's right. Over 30 years providing the best auto body work and body paint jobs, and of course, over 100 years combined experience amongst that hard-working, dedicated staff. No job is too small, whether it's a ding, a dent, scratch, or too large, where you hit a deer or something like that. Scratch in the front end.
Been there, done that.
Not too big for them.
And they're running right now, too.
Yeah, they are. That's right. They'll give you a free estimate. They'll work with your insurance company, and all of their work has a lifetime warranty. They're conveniently located right in Johnson Dodge on Highway 39 North, open 5 Monday through Friday. Just remember this number. Write it down. 601-482 paint, because when you need them, you really do. Tell that tow truck driver, bring it over to Premier Paint and Body right next to Johnson Dodge. Can't go wrong with them. Premier Paint and Body is the premier paint and body shop here in town.
All right. Well, of course, again, in case you missed the civics class and missed this particular thing, I don't think you did. The reason why we do celebrate Veterans Day, the 11th day, 11th month, 11th hour, that was the time the Armistice Agreement was signed at the end of World War.
Yep.
So how fitting to be at the Doughboy for the celebration. The streets will be closed off, so you don't have to worry about cars running over you during the service. So, and there'll be chairs. Or
Kevlar on.
There'll be chairs for people my age and a little older.
Oh, yeah, I forgot. Sorry. Oh, God.
You just. Anyway, our number, we bravely put it out there because, we just don't know what we're going to get. Every show is like a box for chocolate, but we do put it out there. We want to chocolate.
Or a tub of banana pudding.
Ooh, every show's like a tub of pudding.
You know what you're getting. You're getting bananas and vanilla wafer.
Right.
And vanilla pudding. All mixed together.
Well, not except for your piece, which has something.
Is that right corner over there?
Just make sure you eat that.
This is Roger's bowl. Make sure he eats from this bowl.
Make sure he eats all of it.
Reminds me of the chocolate chip cookies in high school. Oh, that was a bad memory. 601-485-9191, the talk line. Good morning, caller. Welcome to our show.
MAGA morning to American Patriot.
I was mad.
MAGA, beautiful sound.
That'll be the theme every morning.
I don't sing very well. It seems like a duet between a cat and strangle and a cat and birth.
Very close. Yeah, that's what I was getting out of it.
Have mercy. Well, let's
But
see.
you know something?
Yeah, go ahead.
Anybody that believes true, sovereign, eternal, merciful, gracious God played his trump card to save America. Absolutely.
Now, there's about 70-some million people that would disagree with you on that.
Well, ain't half yet.
Didn't mean to open that scab up.
Yeah, he probably needs to back the fires down there anyway,
Hey, let me run this by you, Has. Tom Holman,
Yes.
border czar.
Oh.
Well, there's a new sheriff in town. There's going to be lots of changes, and it's not going to be business as usual, worldwide and at home. No more diversity, and we got to have one of these and one of those, and one of these that's perverted, whatever. We're going to get the best people for the job. When Trump had that show, The Apprentice, he's not scared to say, "You're fired." You got a forged sergeant. It's just not working out.
Wait a minute, wasn't Biden firing a lot of people? I remember. Was that
We fired Biden, didn't we?
Oh, Biden is the one that got fired.
I didn't even know who he was firing.
The president himself got fired.
You didn't know it was.
Yeah, wow. Quality. But yeah, today is a special day.
Amen.
And God has blessed us with a beautiful day. It looks like for the ceremony this morning and the parade. shame they don't let schools out on Veterans Day and let them go talk to some of those that's actually been in and those stories about what it takes to protect and preserve and ensure. You know, you're not going to get out of a textbook. These guys were there, they know the stories, and they lived it. So that's a first-hand account. I hope a lot of people show up. But, you know, you mentioned the number of people with the demon cats that voted, you know, the anti-American ticket. There is a cure. Now, they think the suffering, Roger. I mean, you know, we've got to have some empathy for the Trump derangement syndrome.
Wow, I didn't realize how real that really is until this election.
Oh, yeah. You know, and man, they're playing, they got the coloring books, they got the little weeping rooms in college. But, you know, there is a cure for that. Get you a big tea tumbler full of Jim Jones signature brand purple Kool-Aid.
Oh, no. No.
And that way, see, you trip won't be long, but your stay will be eternal.
The views and opinions expressed by our callers are not necessarily of a management.
And you'll never have to worry about climate change.
Mm-hmm.
Never.
You know, I was funny because I was watching a psychologist that was advising that maybe family who voted for Kamala Harris maybe stayed distant from the rest of their family that might have been Trump supporters, maybe during the holiday season. They might need to just kind of keep their distance this year.
I got one better than that. The demon cat, they leprosy. You know, stay away from them. Don't even look at them. You know, shun them like they're the untouchable or whatever.
I remember
like
elections.
Horrible, maybe.
But
I remember elections. I think let's back up a minute now. Help me out. When Trump did not win, or however you want to say the election went this in 2020, did we all have to go curl up in our safe room in our quiet time and go to our counselors and psychologists? Did we all have to do that?
Americans, man, we just bite the bullet or lock and load the bullet.
If you've learned anything, it'll change again in 4 years.
That's right. And I hope by then Vance will be claimed for being the leader of the free world.
He'll be the first bearded president since now I forgot who the last bearded president was.
I've got a question for you, Roger.
Yes, well, okay.
Do we have a banana gate too?
Oh no.
We got a club of it up here.
Zane Royal was so kind to share part of his wedding present with us. And he brought some banana pudding by the studio, and that banana pudding was supplied to he and Ann by our listener Ruth, who's
I believe before I do again. I believe I let Zane come in front of me.
I'm a little concerned about that orange Tupperware that says Roger only on there.
Yeah, that's the one with the $5 Roger in it.
Right. Almond flavored is lovely.
Now I'm having fun because no, Ruth has not supplied that to me. There's nothing like that going on. So I'm having fun. I don't want to make any mistake here. I'm having fun with this whole scenario.
Oh yeah, but you know this Trump derangement syndrome. I mean, can you imagine that this is a happy day for psychologists and psychiatrists? They make a ton of money off this. You know,
they're having a sale on snowflakes. It may be warm, but they're dealing with a lot of snowflakes out there.
Oh my God! And you know, you look at this and you think, "Damn, that upsets you. You're dysfunctional because Trump won." But you know, there is, like I said, there's many ways to this.
Mm-hmm.
There's something smoking out of America 24/7. Grab something and go somewhere else.
You're talking about these great airline reviews.
Nobody's holding you here. Nobody shackles you. No.
Yeah, I didn't.
Go somewhere else.
I noticed the moving van website didn't crash with all the celebrities deciding they want to move to Canada.
I was going to buy some real estate in Hollywood.
Yeah.
Oh well.
I wouldn't. Yeah, they're not going
No, of course not.
No.
And these people that some people put them on pedestals and we make kind of fake little gods and goddesses out of it. Get over that mess, man. They're doing it. It's to entertain. AI and all online later they'll be replaced. Let them.
Well,
man.
The Harris campaign spent nearly $1 billion on the campaign. Trump spent $370 million. This is out of their budget. That's not the political action committee. So you figure
the whole too,
and then she kind of went to she kind of borrowed on that. So it's I guess a lot of it had to go to packing stars and get those endorsements.
Oprah got $1
Yeah,
million.
right.
What is she?
And you pay somebody enough, some people with no ethics, morals, and values, you pay them enough money, man, they'll say anything.
Hey, pay me $1 million. Let's see what kind of spot I can come up with for Harris.
Yeah, and
I wouldn't vote for it, but I can at least talk
We
about
can
it.
do it now.
all I can say is President-elect Donald J. Trump and Marjorie Taylor Greene, I would see. Hire me.
I'd say, like I said about one of my friends, he said, well, we were discussing about who to vote for, and I was explaining to him why I was going to vote for Trump. And he said, well, but Kamala's certainly better looking than Trump, isn't she? I said, not by much.
Wow. Well, it depends on whether you're looking at a bulldog or a dog.
I said, not by much. I don't know where you're looking at.
One thing about it, all you people out there much more self-righteous or righteous than my central career is. You never think of in the Democrat line.
I haven't fact checked this, but I got and Rob, you probably got this meeting from our friend Toby as well.
Yes.
The blue states that Kamala won seem to all have one thing in common, except for one. For two. Thank you.
Two. Yeah.
All the states except for two, they have one thing in common: no voter ID.
How about that?
Oh yeah. That way your dog can vote. Your angry man, they just go to the cemetery, start taking names, and write them on back. That's why when they said he was so popular in Texas, people come out of the cemetery to vote for him. And that's typical demon cat way. Lie, cheat, and steal.
Well, I mean, I'm not saying that there was a large cheating in these states, but it's just interesting that that's the case.
And how much did it matter?
Oh, absolutely. Well, what would be more primal? I want to ask you a question. What would be more elemental than to prove that you're a true American citizen? First, that you have the right to vote. Second, you are eligible to vote by the requirements to be a eligible elector. What would be more primal than that? I go down there, I pull my driver's license, my voter card. Man, I'm proud to throw it out there. Here it is. Here's who I am. This is, and the thing about it, when you look at the votes and millions of votes, that way you can say, my vote's in that pile right there.
Yeah.
My vote's in that pile right there. I voted my heart, conscious, mind, and soul, and I'm proud of it. And it has nothing invested in this country, never served this country, nothing but a parasite, not even legally supposed to be in this country. Why would you let somebody dictate their vote and how to run this country? You have nothing here. We owe nothing. But guess what? You people who are illegal, you better start packing your bags. You head somewhere else. We're not going to put up with this no more.
All
We're not
right.
going to put up with this no more. And don't have to. This is our piece of dirt. And this we shall defend. Whatever it takes.
Proud to be American.
That's right. Like I said, President Trump, Marjorie Taylor Greene, Hassler, Chief now, I'm your dog. It's all on me. Ready to serve.
There you go. All right.
Roger.
Wow.
There's
It
our
just
visit.
Urban love.
reminds me of the scene in Vegas Vacation where Randy Quinn walks up to
I
Lady.
mean, there-
He's like, "Need a bodyguard? I die for you."
Is that where he patted his hair?
Yeah. He'd
Need
say
a
that to
bodyguard.
Mark. Has would say that to Mark Taylor Great. Need a bodyguard? I die for you.
Well, I just want to say a big shout out to one of the newest American citizens, and he attends my church. And Marvin Gonzalez went to New Orleans, took the oath, went through the process, and he is now legally the American citizen. And congratulations,
Fantastic.
Marvin! Good job, good job.
Fantastic.
So, just want to let you know that there is still a pathway where people are doing things the right way.
Marvin, an American.
Marvin, an American. That's it. So there he goes. And that's Egypt. Now I'm Gringo.
There you go. Whatever
Good
works.
point.
That's kind of funny. All right. Well, listen, let's take a break. We'll be back with more of Mornings in Meridian, and we'll take some calls. Our number here is 601 485 9191. Glad you're out there, Roger, Rob.
Hello,
Charles.
Yes.
All present accounted for. Let's see. We almost have everybody. Let's see. Doug Martin. Oh, no, Trigger Supply. We're going to talk about Trigger Supply now.
Woo! 3 days to Christmas.
Yeah.
3 days.
I want to go by today and check out the Yeti supplies.
Well, they got all kinds of Yeti stuff over there. And of course, Milwaukee, they have the Milwaukee Room Superstore. They've got a full room of Milwaukee tools. Everything they make made right in Mississippi. You're buying local. Of course, they've got the cordless power tools, the saws, drills, impact drills, sanders, grinders, routers,
In case you have to router your butter.
and more even. And of course, as you mentioned, Roger, they do have Yeti, everything Yeti that you would need. Mugs, coolers of every size, the lunch boxes.
You're not going to tell me dog dishes, too.
What? Let me look here on the copy. Yes, they have even dog dishes. I'll bet they have cat dishes too. You want to get something for the kitty and the pooch? Okay. Anyway, maybe not.
Not
So,
going to get
but,
cat dish. No cat dishes.
okay, but when you're in the doghouse, they've got the dog dish for you, Roger. And of course, they've got Benedict's tools, which are like channel locks on steroids. It's like they have every kind of tool that you can imagine. You know, I choose you to go into Tractor Supply and walk out empty-handed. Well, if you pay for it, of course, you have to do that. But it is impossible. They have such a broad selection of everything you would need. 519 Highway 19 South, Trucker Supply. You know what? Just make it a Trucker Supply Christmas. It's just that easy.
Very good.
Got 43 days left.
43 days left.
One stop shop for all your tools. Trucker Supply. Go see 'em.
All right. Our number here at Mornings in Meridian is 601-485-9191 if you'd like to be part of the show.
You know, this is going to be interesting going ahead here the next few days with the Senate Majority Leader position. Because remember, Mitch McConnell is obviously retiring. And there are 3 individuals in the running to be Senate Majority Leader. One of those being Florida Senator Rick Scott.
I like Rick Scott.
He did an amazing job. You've got Senator Cornyn from Texas and Senator Toon from South Dakota. And it's very interesting when you go back and look at, because Facebook and Twitter stuff lives forever. And Cornyn and Toon have been very critical of the president, especially during his trial that he had in New York and during January 6th and other spots. And it's amazing when you look, Benny Johnson on X they have released a secret ballot. Well, they're going to have a secret ballot.
It's
Wednesday.
not secret if they released it.
Somebody leaked it.
It was secret.
And
secret
they
ballot.
take initial vote there in the Senate. And I know folks are wondering, how did Mississippi senators vote?
That's important.
You tell us.
Well, both Roger Wicker and Cindy Hyde-Smith right now are going to cast their votes for Cornyn from Texas. Katie Britt from Alabama, Cornyn. Tommy Tupperville from Alabama, Rick Scott. So just remember that as we go ahead, because this is what was leaked out over the weekend. Now, those are the 3 that are in the running right now, but that obviously could change until maybe Wednesday when they do the ballot. That's the thing about it is they've leaked this out already. That's going to put some pressure on folks like a Wicker and others. Like, why are you voting for this guy who's been so critical for Trump? And that's not going to push any kind of agenda with being the Senate Majority Leader.
Well, now why are they voting for it now?
That's what I'm wondering.
Why don't we wait until you get all the freshman senators, everybody who's in for the new class, so to speak, and then you vote?
That's what a lot of people are asking.
It doesn't make sense at all that they would do it now unless
why are they doing it now? There's something fishy going on behind the scenes.
Fishy, something fishy.
It does have a smell. I'm not sure if it's a fishy smell.
That's your piece.
My piece of pudding.
But once again, the Republicans have an opportunity to have good leadership in that chamber because the House is still not decided yet. I mean, Republicans are 4 seats away from taking the majority once again in the House. But if you're already doing a secret ballot vote on Wednesday for the majority leader already, what it really smells like is Mitch McConnell is behind this before he leaves. That way he can get his person in there. And once again, Republicans are going to be infighting, not united with that chamber of Congress ready to roll. So,
well, this would be a good opportunity for our listeners. If you have a certain preference for not Speaker of the House, or Senate Majority Leader, you might want to get in touch with the office or Cindy Hyde-Smith.
I would flood their phones today with that. I mean, it's They're not going to answer you, obviously. You just leave a message, and one of the staffers will probably put it into the T file, probably, and file it away.
They're coming up with a vote that's going to take place, you said, middle of the week?
It's going to be Wednesday.
Okay.
They'll do a secret ballot among the Republicans for who their majority leader would be. And I'm kind of like, Charles, why don't you wait until the new folks get in there? What, are you scared because they're going to vote a certain way? Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Let's be real about it, because most of those candidates that are incoming are folks that Trump, was very outspoken in favor of supporting. So, but yeah, Rick Scott, Trump has voiced his approval for him being Elon. A lot of folks you've seen on the campaign trail are all in favor of Rick Scott being the Senate Majority Leader, but he does not have the votes right now.
Okay, well, Rick Scott was a fine governor of the state of Florida, and he was fine. He served as a fine senator, so I'm not sure exactly what the deal is there, unless they just don't want the president and the Senate Majority Leader coming from Florida.
So once again, it just goes back to the fact with Wicker. I mean, I just point out Wicker, he just got reelected.
But you said Cindy Hyde-Smith also.
Cindy Hyde-Smith as well
is in this. And she's always been a good, loyal Trump. Well, not that this is a different matter as far as loyalty to the president. But
I bring up Wicker because we're almost a week since we voted, and then that leaks out, and it's like, come on, man. I mean, really?
Yeah. We're going to make sure this opportunity we have to accomplish things on the president's agenda doesn't happen. That's what it sounds like that's what we're gearing up for. Yeah. Just kind of like, let's see, what was the year that happened? Let's see, 2016, 2017, he was inaugurated. And got how much help from the Senate?
Because we know right now in the House what that boils down to. If Republicans hold on to the majority of the House, then the Speaker will remain as is. If the Democrats do get enough folks to take the majority, Hakeem Jeffries will be your Speaker of the House. That's pretty simple, cut and dried. Now, the Senate is a little bit more of a complex situation now. But I cannot wrap my mind around why they're doing it now.
Yeah. Yes.
You mean
with a secret ballot that we know about?
You mean Mitch McConnell?
Here. He's been silent.
Well, I feel like the moment. I feel like I've got to be
pauses for about 5 minutes.
Have somebody that can continue to further my agenda in Kentucky. Somebody that I have some leverage over. Somebody that my hand fits up the back shirt and tell them
I didn't know where the hand was going. Okay. I don't know what you were saying.
No, I'm just. I don't know.
Okay.
We're caricaturing Mitch McConnell.
Well, it's all right. He deserves it.
He deserves it.
He's
yeah.
worthy of
I wonder how that big, huge battery plant's coming along there along I-65 there in Elizabethtown, Kentucky.
We'll make some batteries. Huge.
I think I'll take that gold under my feet.
Drill by drill. Anyway. All right.
But it's something worth watching the next couple of days, because it's just little things like that. I know everybody's celebrating the Trump victory on the Republican side, but it's just these small little things you have to watch. And now the cabinet is going to be very interesting going in, because you mentioned Tom Homan is going to be the border czar. Elise Stefanik has been, she's going to serve on the cabinet, so that's going to be a position that's going to have to be filled within the House there, because she's from New York. So watch that. Looks like she's going to serve possibly as the UN ambassador. Elise Stefanik will from New York. And Trump has already been very vocal about that Nikki Haley and Mike Pompeo will not serve in this cabinet. He's already been very vocal about that.
Well, no Mike Pompeo?
No, you don't want him.
Really?
No.
I thought I did.
No. You've been told you don't, but you don't. I tell you what, I do have two numbers here that if listeners want to write them down and call Wicker and send guys, call them and leave a message, because you know what, you're right. A lot of those messages, they're going to be like, yeah, whatever. But if they get enough calls saying you're voting wrong, if you don't agree with your vote, they're going to tally those. They're going to look at that and say, well, maybe we're doing something wrong here. Anyway, so Roger Wicker, area code 202-224-6253. And Cindy Hyde-Smith, again, 202-224-5054.
Let's call them.
There might have been some that have not gotten the numbers. So repeat those one more time
again, and we'll do it again.
Get your phones ready. Get your phones ready so you can tap
your number 2 pencil sharpened and write this number down.
All right, class.
Roger Wicker. 202-224-6253. That is for Sir Roger. And then for Cindy Hyde Smith with a hyphen there. She's very fancy. Got to put your pinky out when you say that. Again, 202-245-0054 for Cindy Hyde Smith.
Gotcha.
That's her cell phone.
Okay.
No, I think it's the
highly
office.
doubt.
Well, if you want to go up to DC, I don't know if that'll work or not.
We got to get cured.
Well, be careful.
That's an infraction. I'm sorry.
Be careful with that.
Hmm.
That got after Babbitt shot.
Yeah.
I'm never going to forget her.
No.
No, I'm not going to forget her.
No.
Don't forget her.
That's never talked about anymore.
Right.
Except I think Trump did mention it on a rally.
I feel like when Trump gets in office, those folks that are sitting in prison right now are going to be pardoned.
Booyah. Well, and they'll criticize him so much for that.
Well, they're going to criticize him for everything, but I don't think you really care.
At this point, why would you care? You have no other elections to go
I
run
don't, I'm not
for.
running again. Yep, that's it. JD, you worry about
JD, you worry
that. Your problem now, buddy.
Hey, Cheney, you think he was a dangerous president 4 years ago? This time. Anyway. All right, we're having a good time here. Want you to be part of it. 601-485-9191. And, of course, we want to thank Doug Martin Jr. and Doug Martin Sr. for providing good roofing services. They get quality materials. They have good crews. They clean up as they go. When they leave, it's almost like they were never there, as you say, except there's a brand new quality roof.
And they don't leave.
Amen.
That's right. Call Martin Roofing today, 601-485-5920, just like the interstates that run through town, 5920.
There you
With
go.
a 4-way in front of that, of course. Yes, when you call Stacy, we'll answer the phone, set up an appointment for you, and then Martin Roofing will come out and give you a free estimate and inspect your roof for damage. Yep, they can tell you what's wrong with it and how much it is, fix it. And of course, you see their signs all over town. There's a reason for that. People use them, they trust them. They've been in business for over 30 years. They are one of our best, if not the best, roofer here in Meridian. 601-485-5920. Martin Roofing. Check them out. Give them a call. Get your roof fixed.
Amen. You're done.
Call Martin today.
It is official. Yes, Stefanik, he is going to name her as the UN ambassador. So, of course, she is the right now she is the chairwoman of the House Republican Conference. So she's the fourth highest ranking Republican there in the House. So I'm assuming she just ran for the election. She won that fairly easily there in her district. So I'm pretty sure they'll have a special election coming up. I don't know how that process works in New York. Most states, the governor will appoint somebody, but in some states, it doesn't work that way. So but, we'll see how that works up in New York. So
everything's different.
New York. You hope it's a special election because of the New York governor.
Oh, yeah, exactly. Let's take a phone call here at Mornings in Meridian. Good morning. Welcome to our show.
Good morning, guys. How are you?
Yes, Ruth.
Good. Thank you.
Hi. Go on. That's my man. All right, listen.
Elon.
What I want to say here is that in the case of the voting that we were talking about, we have but people have to remember, because I know there are a lot of people who are in the press and this and this. What I want people to do is to keep in mind that out of every 10 that were cast by African Americans, 8 of them were for
Harris.
Kamala. Yeah, 8 of them.
How soon we forget.
No, wait, let me finish may I finish my thing here?
Nobody's stopping you. Nobody's stopping.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, out of every 9 votes, out of every 6 votes that were cast by Latinos, out of 10, out of every 10 that Latinos cast, 6 of them were for Kamala.
Mm-hmm.
And out of every 9 votes, 10 votes that were cast. Again, we're going to that part. 9 of them, by African American women, African American women, every 9 votes, 10 that were cast Kamala.
Mhm.
With men, African American men, and I want people to stop even hearing all they're talking about going on and doing this with the results and what happened in this year and that year. What we need to keep in mind, fellow African American mothers, 10 out of the votes that were cast, 7 of them were for Kamala. And that's what you have to keep in mind. You have to ignore all of this other stuff that's out there running around and roaming around. You have to remember that this is the deal, and people are going to have it going in all directions and all of it. The other thing,
Well, Ruth, before you, I want you to go on to your other thing. Let me just translate that. What you're saying is Trump got 20% of the African American vote.
That's what he
He
needed.
got 40% of the Latino vote, and evidently 30% of the African American male vote. So that's basically what's been going around. So I'm not sure how your figures are different
well,
than
the
what we were.
African American women vote. No, the other one, the women,
Right.
African American women, and them.
Yeah.
See,
So he only got 10% of the women vote. I get that. Okay, but that's not different than really what's been going on out there. That's the same stuff.
yeah,
But-
but why are people so excited about it?
Because
Well,
they
because-
get better
But
projected.
you have to look at.
He's excited. He's excited.
I'm saying,
No. You asked the question. Let me answer the question. You asked the question.
Oh, all right.
Why are people
Go ahead.
excited about that?
All
It's obviously that a Republican, regardless of what names attached, did better in those categories than traditionally has been before.
Uh-huh.
So that's why
So,
that's why
excited
people are
about that?
that's why people are excited, because there has been an
Oh, is that
inroad
why they're
made to these
excited?
voting blocks.
Oh, okay. That's why they're excited. All
Now,
right.
now your second thing. Go ahead with your second thing.
All right. The second thing is that we still getting down to this. We have now. What is the name of that president that we had in the Confederate president?
Jeff Davis.
Jefferson Davis.
Yeah,
That's the one.
I wasn't live when he was here, but I heard he was president. Yeah.
Well, okay. No, but what is happening here is that there are we're still hanging this whole thing like what is it? The King holiday. With the King, we have another thing here. We now what's his name? Reed helped us in that situation. All right, now he was in a position to do that
Yeah.
because at the moment, no, it wasn't even people voted for him. Was not his worry, because at the moment, right now, Reed has $400 million. All right, now when you get $400 million, there are people who want to do things.
Delbert Husband probably helped you. Delbert Husband more with the flag issue than Reeves did.
No, he couldn't do the voting. It was Reeves who had to sign the thing. I mean,
Well.
I know, Deborah Holzman, that's my man too.
Yeah.
That's one of my men.
I guess.
A lot of men.
Yeah. He's
All right,
been out
we'll
there-
let you wrap up now.
He's there. He can see it.
Yeah.
He's been out there a long time. I'm talking about the people who can make the difference. And if you're sitting around with about $400 million in your pocket, you can afford to do, and you can go and vote and do what you want to do. You don't have to be worried about whether or not somebody's going to vote for you or not, because you already have enough money. So some of these people are doing things because they need these jobs. They still want to stay in position. Being a politician is probably the quickest and easiest way that you can make a lot of money.
That's the truth.
You're robbing banks.
We'll agree with you on that one.
We got to elect.
They're not going to be risking anything. All right, they have to wait where they need to get. Now, the other thing that's going on is on the Martin Luther King holiday. That is a Jefferson Davis on that same day. There is a state holiday on that same day for the Confederate president. And his name is Jefferson Davis.
Yeah.
That same day. Now, listen, Mississippi, Alabama, and Arkansas Arkansas are the only 3 states out of the 50 that are still doing that. Other people started in other people are out there on rage to change it. But we feel that my whole thing is we will still be the last people when Alabama and Arkansas decide that this isn't the right thing for us to be having on the Martin Luther King holiday, a state holiday honoring our Confederate president. This is not right. We're not going to do this. Now, we will still,
All right.
I'm going to correct you, we will still be there honoring it. And it's going to have to be another person coming in with some money that's going to have to go and make the change that we need.
All right. All right. There you go. Hey, and by the way, thanks for banana pudding. It was great.
But it's not for you. No. This was not for you.
Oh, we got some.
Well, we got
Zane
some.
brought us some.
Zane brought us some. And I'm wondering, it was kind of you. It was kind of you to give that to Zane, but he had so much that he shared his bounty. He shared his bounty. He shared his bounty with us. Just listen to me a minute. I'm a little concerned, though.
I promise you.
Okay. All right. Well,
all these people who are down in the DMs and calling us devils and things and villains and all of that, I don't want them having y'all.
All right. Goodbye. Thank you for calling. 601-485. Oh, we lost our other caller. Come on.
You know,
We've never called her devils.
You know what else is on January 20th is MLK Day, right?
Well,
hold on. Let me think here.
But
MLK.
you know what else?
I'm inclined to agree with you. I think it's kind of a slap in the face. But you know
what else is that day?
It's Inauguration Day. Bam!
Oh.
Boom! There you go. How about that?
Thank you.
You're like them out.
So just pick a reason to take the day off, right? It could be Martin Luther King Day. It could be Inauguration Day.
Hey, we're not going to
Davis Day, whatever.
You take that. I'm taking it.
601-485-9191. Good morning. Welcome to our show.
I had to call back, guys.
Oh, stop it.
Hi, guys.
I dare that woman to call in with something positive to say.
Go ahead.
Just one time.
Well, she did. She did talk about the positive inroads that the Republicans made on the Latino and the black voters.
Yeah, y'all need a section of y'all's show called "What's Your Point?"
I mean, that's kind of the whole show some days.
Rambling.
Yeah, we kind of do that all the way from 7 to 9. And that's your point.
Yeah, that thing the other day on the internet, Facebook says, the team has felt so bad for Kamala, they sent her a check for $750.
Isn't that nice?
That's not going to put a dent in her debt.
No.
And listen, just to go on and on about all the numbers. It doesn't matter. She lost. That's what you need to say. She lost.
Mm.
Well,
I think she was trying to say that African American people of color should feel better because they voted for Kamala, but the opposite was true. That Trump made a lot of inroads into that demographic.
Well, and it was any Republican.
I told everybody.
Well, that's what I mean. Any Republican did.
I told you guys in the beginning, if he got at least 20% of the African American vote, checkmate, it's over. And how much did he get?
According to Ruth, 20%.
Ball game.
Ta-da! All right. Well, and I applaud those who will vote just because they think the person is their better candidate rather than just, I'm going to vote party line blindly because that's just what I've done. That's what my folks do. That's what my preacher told me to do. And that's what this, I like that.
It's like it if you're out there voting.
Explain the numbers in New York and New Jersey. Yeah, explain those. I mean, he cut a lot of that vote out in those two blue states. Yeah. A lot.
But she thought she was sharing something different, but that's really what's been going on out there in the press anyway.
Yeah, I just checked NBC and ABC both, and they have the same total.
It's the same stuff. So. Anyway, well, Lefty, 30 seconds. Go ahead.
Oh, I'm through. I'm just going to sit here and listen to y'all. I've got to go pick up my friend down at the car shop. He's dropping his car off. But, I just have to call in with that.
All right. Well, that concludes another session of What's Your Point? Here we go. All right. You'll receive homework. All right, bye-bye. Thank you. We'll be right back. Welcome back to Mornings in Meridian. It is the second hour of the two best hours of local live talk radio here in East Mississippi and West Alabama. I'm Roger, along with Rob Atkinson.
Good morning.
And Charles Frazier.
Hello.
Good to see you gentlemen here this morning. And, every time I see you all, I just start thinking, where's the best place to go to get business machines?
Well, there's only one place to go.
There
And
is?
the one place to go is Purvis.
Purvis business machines.
That's exactly right. Business machines are their business. That's why it's in the name, Purvis Business Machines. They've got the color copiers. You can save up to 85% on those bad boys. Paying 15% of retail. That's amazing. Check them out. Go by their wonderfully clean showroom at 4505 Highway 39 North. Of course, they've got a great website too. GoPurvis.com, and their number 60693 copy. And what's great about that, they will come install that scanner, copier, and then connect it to all your devices. It's seamless. Then you can print from your phone, your iPad, your desktop, your laptop, wherever you want. And it's like magic. The paper just appears. Of course, you have to get up and get it unless you've got a wife that will get it for you, Roger. Anyway, GoPurvis.com is their website for 4505 Highway 39 North, 601-693 copy. Purvis Business Machines. Service, not excuses, since 1979.
I like it. Well, the top story for a local, and this is a lot of local news around the country, and that's Veterans Day celebrations going on. So, Rob, give us an update of what we can expect here in Meridian on Veterans Day celebration.
That's right, 10 o'clock today. Going to have the celebration at the Double Monument. Of course, we're going to have the Commodore of NES Meridian there to speak today. That's our featured speaker,
Commodore Kush.
That's right. And, of course, you heard there at the top of the hour news with Cash. MCC is also going to have a ceremony at 11 o'clock out there at the gym. So you can squeeze that into the schedule today. And then the Veterans Luncheon at the VFW Post there on Old 80. They'll be there today at noon. And then, of course, the parade in downtown Meridian later on this afternoon at 3 o'clock. So a lot of opportunities to pay tribute to those who have served the United States of America and all those branches of military service. So big day planned, and hope everybody can attend at least one of those big events at some point today.
All right. So just remember, again, as Rob said, veterans free, a complimentary lunch from college.
79 on 80.
79 on 80. That's pretty good. I like that.
Should have made it 80. I think that's right.
Yeah. What were they thinking there? I don't know. So there you have it. Interesting information out there around the country. Of course, did you hear the communications director for the Kamala Harris campaign? What his suggestion was for Joe Biden? His suggestion was,
shut up,
for him to resign. This is Jamal Simmons was saying that Biden should resign, install Harris.
So she can get a little taste of the president.
So then she's the first female president.
There you go. So that's a little something. What do you think about that?
I think after all that's happened to Joe Biden, the chances of that happening are very, very, very slim.
I'm a little salty, but if and I'm all for a female president. I mean, male, female, whatever, the best qualified candidate we have.
Right.
But I think that it would be a little bit kind of patronizing in a way to say,
oh, now
you've got your female president. It's like, no, we can't elect one in the country if we get a suitable candidate. If it's a suitable candidate, whoever that's going to be. But
put somebody in who has not won any national election at this point.
Right. Exactly.
Thank you. Oh, yeah. That's a real history maker right there.
Yeah. I had also heard that they should get Sotomayor to resign from the Supreme Court and put Kamala Harris as the Supreme Court judge.
Yeah. I wonder what Soda thinks about that.
Yeah, she's not signing. She actually came out and said that. So
yeah,
I ain't leaving.
It's like,
not for that thing.
Come on, folks, please
deal with it.
The fork has been. It's done. Okay.
It's well done.
There you go. Let's take a phone call 601-485-9191. Good morning, caller. Welcome to our show.
Good morning. How are y'all doing?
Morning.
Fine, thank you.
Great show. How y'all doing?
Pretty good.
Well, he's gonna get it right. I was excited about the election. If you're gonna make a forecast show, that thing in Ukraine, is, I think, set to be Trump's first mini crisis, and he'll handle it. That's how we elect him. That thing has got to get settled. I think I believe that our Democrats, our friends, are actually going to wait until we get ramped up into deportation. And that's when Vladimir Putin is going to try to really make an effort to claim territory, because he already knows he's got to negotiate with Donald Trump.
Mm-hmm.
And last week, there were 5,000 North Korean troops that were sent to the battlefield.
Yeah, but they got attracted by pornography. They found out what the internet had on it. They got out of
to a
Korea.
supermarket. They're like, oh my God.
Well, true, but he doesn't need 5,000 North Koreans.
Mm-hmm.
That's symbolic. Y'all look real quick now. That's setting the stage. See, the North Koreans want to be on a negotiating stage with us so badly.
Yep.
So that puts them on the stage with us, and the right person, you want Mike Pompeo. That's what I'm leading to.
Yeah.
I'm not so sure we need a guy like that's entrenched, because we'll outsmart Putin and get into Indian war, but we're probably going to give up territory, and the Democrats are going to immediately say that he's either in cahoots with something like they said, or we kowtow to the which isn't true.
Mm-hmm.
But Mike Pompeo, he's already been involved in dabbling in stuff, and there's something fishy about this, this Ukraine war. It's been like a extortion thing. Trump said that he's going to tell both sides real quick, you got to end it.
Mm-hmm.
See, my thinking was it's cheaper to keep funding bullets to go to Ukraine than it is to build aircraft carriers. It is cheaper, isn't it? We keep building aircraft carriers. You tell the Russians, we're sending your guys in with our bullets, and we're not risking anything. We could do this forever. He knows this. That is his weakness. We could fund Zelensky for eternity. Send that Russians home, and he doesn't gain anything.
Yeah.
So he has to negotiate. This will be Trump's first mini crisis. Y'all just watch when it happens. When we get to because it's going to look a little bit chaotic when we get to deportations at first. It's not going to be as bad as the media says.
Yeah.
But it's going to look like that in the world.
Well, I like what Tom Holman said on Fox. He said people who are going to be deported, they have their chance in court. It's just that when the judge says they need to return to their homeland, they don't know the law's not being kept. So that's the ones they're going to enforce.
I think that what we ought to do is take them all and then fly them to Ukraine, and they can like Russians.
There you go. Hey, there you go.
I mean, it's just an idea.
Don't put it past him.
Yeah. But I think that I tend to disagree with you. I don't think it's going to be a crisis. I think what Trump's going to do is force Europe to take control of that and to say, this is your problem. It's in your backyard. You guys need to deal with it. We need to stop sending all this money over there. Mm-hmm. And what we're doing is just we're writing blank checks for Zelensky, and it's such a corrupt government that we don't know where the money's going. There's no oversight. And so that's the issue. Right. So step up Germany, step up Norway, Sweden, all of those.
I'm remembering there's a president and his son who had some influence in Ukraine.
Mm-hmm. Who was that president?
Who was that?
Who was the son?
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you watch your mouth over there.
That's right.
But that being said, I firmly believe that if Putin pulls out of Ukraine, there's going to be some money showing up in his back step in a paper bag. Several paper
he
bags.
will territory. They will see some. It's guaranteed.
Yeah.
So anyway,
all right, there you go.
But I mean, there will be crises, and he's exactly right. That is a sticky situation. But I think that's Trump's play is to make sure that Europe handles their problem. It's in their backyard, and we're the ones who've taken the lead in that. And why? That doesn't make sense. Why do we fund everything? And I think that's Trump's point. We don't need to fund that. This is your problem. We'll assist and help and logistically advise.
Look how much we have helped now.
Right.
The rest of you NATO nations or whatever.
Right.
Come on, let's do it.
You've been selling a lot of BMWs and Mercedes over here, so it's time for you to step up, Germany. Mm-hmm.
Das ist not good, no?
Not good.
You know what I'm glad is in my backyard? Well, they're not literally in my backyard, but they're close. And I'm talking about Battery One stores.
Oh, okay.
Just right down the road here on North Frontage Road, I can have all my batteries checked. I can have them tested. If I need new batteries, I get new batteries, and that's all the way from little D-cell batteries for flashlights. Who has D-cell flashlights anymore? But all the way up to big truck batteries.
Don't be a
dumb bunny. Too many dumb bunnies out there. So all we do is go to your house, go to your backyard. Is that right? Is that what I'm reading?
I would go to North Frontage Road.
Oh, okay.
Backyard.
618 North Frontage Road.
There you go.
In between exit 152 and 158. That's where you'll find Battery One Source and John Dufour and his battery experts crew. As you said, batteries ever need a description. You said little D's, no, they go even smaller than that. Little tiny hearing aid batteries. All the batteries that you would ever need. They've got them all. Well, A, AAA. I don't think they don't have a single A battery.
I don't think there is.
Why isn't there?
Well, they need.
They don't have a B battery. They need to have a B battery. All right. Anyway, we're getting off track. Batteries forever need a description, and of course, they got the battery maintainers vehicles, and they'll test your batteries for free. And if your cell phone's broken, they got the best cell phone repair guy in the business, and they also service golf carts. So if your golf cart's not running, bring it down there to Battery One Source, and they'll get you going again. Open 8 to 4:30, Monday through Friday, 2618 North Frontage Road, in between exit 152 and 153, 61693 1500. Battery One Source is your one source for batteries and more.
All right. Now, I'm going to, we talk about Veterans Day and how we honor the vets and all the rest. Well, there are restaurant companies that are putting their name out there as those who give discounts for veterans on Veterans Day. So can I do a quick read on those restaurants?
Sure.
Some of them are here in Meridian.
Absolutely.
You have, starting with A, you have Applebee's, you have Buffalo Wild Wings, Carrabba's Italian Grill, Chili's, CC's Pizza, Cracker Barrel, Dave & Buster's. We don't have a Dave & Buster's here, do we?
More Carrabba's.
Denny's, Dunkin', Firehouse, let's see, Hard Rock Cafe. Yeah, I'm going down to the Meridian Hard Rock Cafe.
Meridian, yeah.
IHOP between 7 a.m. and 7 p.
Notice how angry I got when you said Firehouse.
I noticed that. Got indigestion over there.
Legal, let's see, Little Caesars, Longhorn Steakhouse, Olive Garden, Omaha Steak.
Omaha.
You leave now.
Omaha.
You eat too much rice.
Omaha Steaks. Let's see, Outback Steakhouse, Raising Cane's, Red Robin. We've got Smoothie Kings, Sonic Drive-In, Starbucks, Taco John's, Wendy's, Whataburger, White Castle. These are all according to Today. That's the source for this, Today. I guess that means
and Weidman.
And Weidman's.
Wait a minute.
WWW.
It's very well. Hey,
for all veterans.
It's all solved then. There you go. It's all. That's where you get your discount for it. Ask about it, by the way, and wherever you go eat, just go ahead and ask about it. But we do know that lunch today at BMW 79, you get a chance to have a good free meal.
That's a big discount there. 100% discount at the VFW.
Free is good.
Say it with me. It's a
You know the thing about it is it's going to be a great day.
Wonderful.
Come on in here.
Yeah, it's not like an Alabama win, too. Yep.
Oh, God.
What was the final on that one?
Alabama a lot, LSU not so much.
Yeah. 42-13's on the
Yeah.
Whoa.
Gunslaggers my fanny.
Well, and Ole Miss, huge victory as
Big
well.
time win for our friends up north at Ole Miss.
Yeah,
Good job.
Can we say, there you go. Can we say that Alabama drained the swamp?
You darn right.
Well, it's not
Amen
the
to that.
swamp there. That's okay. That's Death Valley. But
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah.
And we'll
Swamp's
give a
in
hottie
Florida,
toddy up there, too. How
Yep.
about that? There you go.
Yeah, even a state fan to give a hot shot to
Yeah,
that one.
big time.
Represent the state well. Jackson Dart, I mean, that is a hit. Heisman candidate right there.
There you go.
He's a great player.
Here's a story I like. It's interesting how it reads. You remember that there was a story about a FEMA employee that was told workers to ignore houses that had Trump signs.
All this.
Well, this unnamed employee,
Name them.
exactly, this unnamed employee of the Federal Emergency Management Agency has been fired for telling workers helping hurricane survivors not to stop at homes and had yard signs supporting President-elect Donald Trump. The agency didn't say where the employee was working, but Florida Governor Ron DeSantis said it happened in his state. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell said in a statement, "This is a clear violation of FEMA's core values and principles
Well,
to help people regardless of their political affiliation. DeSantis says he's directed the Florida Division of Emergency Management to launch an investigation into the matter.
What's funny is you don't hear about that happening with workers not going to the Kamala signs.
Yeah.
You know why?
Why?
Because there weren't any.
Oh, mercy.
We do have a quick update here. We do have a wreck out there in the area right now. Out on 39 in Briarwood Road.
Okay.
Looks like a dump truck has been turned on its side. According to a listener out there, another truck is in the ditch. So please use caution out in that area. Once again, that's a wreck at 39 in Briarwood Road. So be very careful out in that area this morning. So
very good then. Let's take a phone call here at Mornington Meridian. Good morning. Welcome to our show.
Hi. Good morning, Jim. Good morning.
My man on the street, how are you today?
Yes, sir. I'm great. And Marine Corps birthday on yesterday. So we should all the Marines get a happy birthday. Have a great Veterans Day. And I'd just like to thank all the American citizens who still want to me, especially when you come on camp or whatever they say, thank you for your service. I have no problem with that. I just reply back there, thank you for your support, which we do. And I'm going to get out a little bit this morning, going to make some rounds and salute some flags and visit the school. I'm only visiting the flagpole, but I just going to have some veterans today. And we are proud to be veterans, and we are proud to be American.
Remind me, sir, what branch of service? I know you served. What branch was it?
I served in the United States Marine Corps. My primary and my secondary was I came and went to the next side, which is Nook.
Hey, the Nooks. See, the heavy lifter. There you go. Good job. Thank you for your service, sir.
Yes, sir. We just thank y'all for y'all support, Dr. Roger. And we want to talk to you this morning on this very, very, and y'all be blessed.
All right. Thank you for the phone call. Appreciate that.
Hey, you're listening to Mornings in Meridian with Dr. Roger.
Got Rob Medicans and Charles Fraser and Dr. Roger.
Okay.
he stayed at a Holiday Inn.
Yeah.
Hey, there you
Back
go.
tomorrow. You broke in pretty much. I broke into a Holiday Inn and didn't stay.
I'm not going back until they put the beds in there.
On that hardwood floor.
What do you think about that? The old Astro Motel being it's going to be a big Holiday Inn Express.
Yeah, they're about getting close to finishing that. Looks like they're putting an awning on the front entrance there, so it's getting pretty close.
No, they certainly are. They certainly are. Oh, my goodness. It's Mornings in Meridian. We've got about a minute before we get to the break. Let's see. We got somebody ringing the phones here. Nope. Okay, that's fine.
Fine. I'll pay that bill later.
We've got a good time to talk about, one of our sponsors before we take this break.
A&A class.
Oh, Adam. Good guys.
Adam and Adam. I think everyone down there is named Adam. You know where they are. 217 22nd Avenue. You also know Sheila Ward. Calhoun Parkway, just 2 doors down from the Meridian Children's Museum, and that's where you will find the #1 glass replacement company here in town. They have been for 10 years running. I think they know what they're doing at this point. They're opening 8 to 4, Monday through Friday. You got that little peck, the little crack, get it fixed before it becomes a big crack, and you got to get it replaced. Either way, they can beat any price in town, fast, friendly, efficient, to work with their insurance company, and they're just good guys. I mean, how could you not trust a guy named Adam or 2 guys named Adam? Adam and Adam, A&A class, 8 to 4, Monday through Friday, 217 22nd Avenue, 601-693 glass.
Oh, that's easy to remember. It's so nice. You can just drive down the road. If that rock does fly up and hit that windshield, don't worry.
Don't curse.
Just drive over there to 22nd Avenue and Sheila Ward Parkway,
over by the church.
All right.
Children's Museum.
Right across C Street from one of the banks, community bank. Yeah, that'll do it. All right. Well, it's Mornings in Meridian. We're going to take a break for Fox News. And then when we come back, we'll take more phone calls. We'll have more discussions about this, that, and the other thing. Take your take on political, politics here, there, and everywhere. Just whatever you want to talk about. Welcome back. Heroism Has No Color. Good song by the Patriot Nation group.
Red, white, blue.
Yeah.
The color was 3 colors. Well, is white a color? I don't know. All right, whatever. Okay.
Welcome back.
Fine.
Roger, Rob, and Charles. We're so glad you're out there and want you to be part of the show. 601-485-9191. Put you right here with us. But it's Veterans Day. I want to thank and celebrate the people who put on that uniform and go to work for us. Yes, they do get paid. Yes, they do have the educational benefits, and you might say they have health benefits. Sometimes the veterans have a hard time getting their benefits. But when Donald Trump was in office the first time, he made sure that got cleaned up. And maybe he'll do some more of that when he comes in. Glad you're out there. Let's take a phone call here at Mornings in Meridian. Good morning. Welcome to our show.
Good morning, gentlemen. How y'all doing today?
Hello, Jay.
Well,
the banana.
we're doing as good as Nana Pudding.
Yep. We're full as a tick.
Oh, that's good.
Thanks for sharing. Thanks for sharing.
So you did try it. It was good.
The answer to that, in all honesty, is no. I haven't tried it yet.
Okay. Well, I was going to say that corner over there that's kind of lower than the other.
Yeah.
Buddy sampled that and said it was good.
Oh, okay. Well, if it's good enough for Buddy, it's good enough for me.
That's the corner you want to eat
from. I'm sure you called with a lot more. I'm sure you called with something more than just Buddy ate the banana pudding.
Oh.
No, I was just going to say Buddy enjoyed it. So I enjoyed what I ate last night, too.
Yeah.
So,
you might be in a little bit of
anyway.
trouble because the person who gave you that did not intend for that to go to those who were kind of Harrison bashing, talk radio type people.
Us, pretty much.
Yeah, I heard that, and Ann called me about that, and, so sorry, Ruth. I mean, we're all supposed to get along. That's what I thought. If we were supposed to be all, happy Christians and get along, and
Hallelujah.
yes, we have different political beliefs, but, we can still all get along.
Oh, back in the old days. Okay. But people used to have an election and would go back to work and just kind of do our thing. Oh, there was always, there's always been the little rivalry, but it's kind of like football teams. It's like, we're rivals, but at the same time, if my house was on fire, you'd help me, and vice versa. I'll help you. That's the way it kind of used to be,
Yep.
Anyway,
I guess you're going to call 911 and what's your political affiliation?
Hi, we're with FEMA, and we're here to help you. Wait, is that a Trump sign? No, never mind. Okay, sorry. We'll go down the next house.
Your check's going to Kamala.
I don't know. But hopefully with all that, how much money did Kamala have left over? Or is she in debt?
It's like minus 20 million, I think.
Yeah, she's in the hole.
No, crap. Please don't buy all the coloring books. I don't know. I was hoping she'd have some money left over when they could have a mass order of Chinese coloring books to come and try to tell that it was just really butthurt. But anyway,
yeah, that would be good.
I guess we'll get it on me. I'll get a couple bucks.
Will you?
Hey, okay.
I don't know.
Generous man. You're a generous man.
Yeah, it's like Oprah Winfrey. She'll jump on that stage when she gets paid. Yeah, she got $1 million.
$1 million.
Well, how much did what's her name again? Pretty Woman?
Beyonce?
No. No, the Pretty Woman.
Julia Roberts.
How much does she get paid to tell ladies to come vote and not tell you?
I'm pretty sure they all got $1 million plus, I would imagine. That's why she's, 20 million in the hole.
I know Will Ferrell had to get some money to sit there and say, we're going to hold you responsible, Gary. There was a lot of Garys out there.
How'd that work? Like, none of it worked.
It's business. That's what they would tell us when we sit there and talk about Hollywood and their influence. They need to keep to their trade and quit trying to influence. They're just going to say, it's business.
Yeah.
We got paid. We made money.
They were leaving.
Nah.
Come on. I wish they would.
Yeah.
Get that in writing.
Yeah, we'll take up a GoFundMe to get them out of here.
We should deport them first.
With the,
we're deporting people.
Send the whole viewcast to Canada.
Or send them to North Korea.
Yeah, I was going to say, why aren't they going to Canada? I mean, why don't they go somewhere else, like Mexico or North Korea? Sounds good. I mean,
I hear Ukraine's nice this time of year.
It is very nice.
Yeah.
Take your snow boots.
We got to take them.
Yeah, but the banana pudding was good, Ruth. I do appreciate that. That was a very thoughtful gesture. I thought Ann was going to cry when she's like, "Oh my God, she really did that." And I'm like,
We
yeah,
almost
she
cried,
really
man.
did
And then we almost cried when Ruth called. So I mean,
Oh, man.
Look what you started, Zane. You just knew what.
Well, listen, happy 1 month
Oh.
anniversary to you and Ann, and may you have many, many more.
Many more.
Thank you. It's been a wonderful month. She's a good girl. I got lucky snagging her.
Well,
a little misguided in her decision-making process, but that's okay.
Yeah.
She is a lovely lady.
It just shows you how big her heart is.
It must be.
Yeah.
There you go. All right. Well,
All
sir,
right.
thanks for checking in with us, and thanks for the visit before the show. And again, folks, we want to remind you that if you need some graphics done, there's a guy that even the entertainment industry relies upon. All the carnival rides that come through town, they need a new what do they call that? The thing you stick on there. It's called a wrap. Thank you.
New wrap.
Need a new wrap.
Yeah. I do more than the ones just coming through town. I got one in here. I got two in here right now from Missouri.
Yeah.
And if you need
we're a destination.
and if you need a fresh "Make America Great Again" sign, that can be done at the Graphics Guru, right? Right. Well, the number is. Let me see. I think I remember the number: 601-485-1400.
That's it.
Damn.
Okay.
Hey,
Good.
there you go.
Man, what a memory.
Well, we just appreciate the graphics we have here in our studio that announce our stations, our three stations. We appreciate that. Good looking graphics. Yep.
All right.
Thank
you very much. You guys come see us.
All right, we'll do it. Thank you.
Have a wonderful day. Take care.
All right. There you go.
With banana pudding. God bless.
Pudding. Have a pudding-filled day. All right. Have we talked about what to do about plumbing?
We have before, but not today.
If I were to have a plumbing problem, do I still go to the same place we talked about for the last
Either
15 years?
urologist or go see Barber and Son Plumbing.
Barber and Son Plumbing.
And you can get something nice for Christmas there too.
Yeah.
You can do Christmas shopping. But the thing that's important to remember is the number one day that people call plumbers. You know what day it is?
Oh, yeah.
Thanksgiving. Yeah, all the grease getting caught up in the drain. So you need to have this number handy because you're going to need to call them. You know who you are. Yep, write it down. 601-482-7023. Barbara and Son Plumbing, been in business for over 80 years. They pretty much invented indoor plumbing. And of course, they've got every type of plumbing part available. Whether you're a do-it-yourselfer or a not do-it-yourselfer, they'll come over to your home or business and fix it, or they will sell you the part and give you detailed instructions on self-repair, or do-it-yourself, as they call it. All you got to do is go see Gary and his crew. They've got everything right there at 1123 26th Avenue. Give them a call. It's on 482-7023. The Pirates use them too. Barber and Sons Plumbing.
Barber and Son Plumbing.
But really, folks, you do need them. You can write this number down for the holidays. You will need a plumber. 601-482-7023 for Barber and Sons.
Who clogged his toilet up back here?
Wasn't me.
Uncle Fred.
Billy Bob.
Uncle Fred.
Had a second helping a
There's
dressing
always
it.
an Uncle Fred, and he always does that.
It does.
And then he's like, "No, wasn't me."
Where are the matches? Oh, we're supposed to strike some matches in here.
Oh.
Please sign a match.
As one who, as a child, lived in a farmhouse where we did not have indoor plumbing, it's so wonderful. You won't appreciate it until you've lived in a home that didn't have it. So there you go.
Oh.
Yeah, okay, whatever. 601-485-9191. Good morning, caller. How you doing?
Doing fine, and you need to save a few of those matches and read that news story. Mississippi today. Of course, it has a liberal slant.
Oh, yeah.
Their hot topic is the dreamers and schemers are hoping that Roger Wicker will be their salvation in stopping Trump's actions.
Well, I guess if he's voting for Texas Senator
Cornyn.
That might be one of the measures that might be one of the measures that Wicker is using.
Well, they
And Cindy Hyde-Smith, you mentioned both.
it's pretty much based around military action and the opportunity for Wicker to be an appointment to control the purse strings that Trump might want to have dealing with Russia or whatever global problem. But it's a must read. They have located all bits and pieces of Krivis since Haley Barber appointed him in the absence of Trent Lott. And everything that he has said or done from Neshoba County Fair, you name it. But I didn't expect any letter from him. It's a liberal news source.
Yes, I do check in on Mississippi today from time to time when we're talking about our show prep to see what they're talking about in Mississippi. But it does say that yes, U.S. Senator Roger Wicker is in position to challenge Trump on Russia, if he so chooses.
Yeah.
So we'll see. Well, yeah. There's always that. There's always that. You got to get things through the Senate if you want to get some laws passed. And they're the ones that always claim to be the saucer to the coffee cup that the coffee spills over into and cools it down before it goes into for consumption. They're the cool down body.
Well,
I heard Wicker use that analogy himself when he's here in Meridian.
I see. I thank you for explaining the process. It's over my pay scale.
In other words,
kind of where you put the dirty spoon is what I was thinking.
Oh, yeah.
In other words, Trump's going to do a lot of executive orders, but if we want some of these things passed in the law, we've got to get through that big old group of senators.
Yeah, that's right.
So I don't know. Well, here's this is what's going to burn my buttons if we have the Republican White House and they have the Republican Senate, and even should you have a Republican House, even then, and then there's no cooperation in the Republican Party, then truly it would be a party that either A, is still infiltrated with a lot of rhinos that are there just simply to spoil the Republican side, or it's just the fact that this party's never going to get their act together, and so then not take advantage of the strength they have when they have it. Can't get out of their own way, and they will shoot themselves in the foot again, and leaving the opportunity for nice, woke Democrat politicians to come back in and say, see,
And then
we
they will
told you.
themselves in the foot again, and it's just a continuing
So that's
process
what
of
politics
nothing
is.
getting done.
It's just a series of foot shooting.
Ow! Why is he limping? Yeah.
Anyway, you bring up some interesting stuff, sir. Anything else on your mind?
Nothing.
Nothing on your mind. Nothing?
Yeah, I have a good memory. It's just short.
Let's see, dude. Street in front of the house newly paved. Have you got some of that good pavement that's been going around in here lately?
No, I do not.
Oh, well, you didn't get any of that. Okay.
But I'm getting reports from people in the automotive service department about their cabin filters are trashed out because all grinding the streets. So I guess it's fair to say that there are some personal expenses involved with receiving fresh asphalt.
That dust that comes from the grinding of the streets.
That's
Well,
right.
Yeah.
Grinding.
Gotcha. The grinding.
Grind.
It's that grinding powder.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. Good stuff, sir.
Enjoying your program.
Thanks for doing that with us. We appreciate it.
Goodbye.
Bye.
The cabin filter. I always need one of those. You need a
I
cabin
didn't even think about the
How much
cabin.
is this? Like 30 bucks? Okay, I guess I'll get that done.
Yeah, throw it in there.
Yeah, why not? All right, I'll just do that last week.
Yeah.
I cabin filter. You gotta have a cabin filter. I don't even think there is such a thing. I think they make that up. I think it's just a charge.
That's
Yeah.
I haven't really thought of the old cap. I better have our what?
You better look at that.
I'm going to check our cabin
Well,
filter. All
I
right.
wonder I can find
Let's take a quick break. We'll be back with more Mornings and Meridian. Stay with us. Roger, Rob, Charles, and you. A great combination. That's a good one from Aaron.
Mm-hmm.
Aaron Tippin. By the way, I want to tell you about a great program that we had at the Raleigh Center this past Saturday night. It was, of course, McAnally.
McAnally
came in there and did a class act #1 show. Good conversation with the audience, good music, and these hit songs remind me. He says it didn't take him very long as a songwriter to learn that when he had a song that he felt like had the potential of being hit, he needed to quickly get it into the hands of someone who owned a bus and an airplane.
So, yeah, that's good.
Did he sing the Big Mac thing?
He did not.
I should have.
Wow.
They named it after him. You know that.
Is that what it was?
The Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Big Mac.
Yeah. The
You all beef patties. Lettuce, pickles, onions.
He played something Martha and Big Mac on the side. He did something like that.
That's almost like a Big Mac.
Yeah, maybe that was it. But it was a good program. So just want to let people know that it was a great. It was. He is. Of course, he did some Buffett songs since he's been part of
the buffet,
the Coral Reefers for a long time.
Yeah.
So
he was a reefer.
Yeah. So it did a good job. Good job.
Well, and that's great. You know, he's got a local connection here too. His sister actually runs a ministry at the church, the Catholic Church. And, there you go. He used to work for it. So you know, it's he's a local Mississippian,
and he's proud of it. Didn't mind saying it.
Awesome.
He enjoyed being in Meridian at the Raleigh Center Saturday night.
Good. Great show.
All right, Mornings in Meridian. I want you to be part of the show, but first of all, let's tell you folks about Doc's Toyota. They do a good job. They do a good job of keeping Mississippians on the road.
First class, 2025 Camrys, Tacomas, 4Runners, Thunders, Highlanders, Priuses, Free-Eye, and of course, Golden Air Cruisers. That's a good-looking vehicle, and they have a huge, very large selection of brand new 2025 inventory, but also of pre-owned inventory. On all of the pre-owned inventory has been through the rigorous multi-point Toyota inspection process, so you know you're getting a good quality used vehicle. Now, you can drive up to Philadelphia and Highway 16 West and see them and look at all their inventory, or you can just navigate to their website, docstoyota.com. How cool is that? And their service departments, second to none. If you need your Toyota or any vehicle service, you just bring it on up to Doc's Toyota. And it means that every dealership has a deal. You get a toaster oven, an air fryer, $200 in cash. Who knows those kind of deals? Because you know what? There is no deal
like a Doc's deal. Right up the road in Philadelphia. Mornings in Meridian. We'll take a quick call. Then we've got to wrap up and tell everybody where to go for the celebration of the Veterans Day today. Good morning, caller. Real quick.
I had a job in Corinth, and the guy that had check writing authority was named McAnally. And I said, Ken to Mac, he said, yeah, it's my first cousin. Me and Daddy was going down the road, and he was a flagging on highway work. Said he dropped out of school because he loved his music, and his father was superintendent of education up there. So that broke his heart. But he said, the Lord takes care of some people, and he sure took care of Mac.
There you go. He sure did. That's a great story. Yeah, he did talk about his days when he was working on repaving Highway 25 up there. Thank you.
All right, be going.
All right. Well, it's Veterans Day. And Rob, where do people need to go at 10 o'clock today?
Doughboy Monument in an hour, in downtown Meridian. Parade this afternoon at 3. And, of course, MCC's got a celebration at the gym at 11 on campus. Pretty sure there's lots of other ones going on, but take all of this in and thank you, veterans, for your service.
We salute you.
Yes.
All right. God bless everybody. And remember, too, buy local.